Hello, this is Channy Weens, and I'm doing a vlog today about how important it is to follow the ethical standards for the teaching profession in Ontario. So, look, teachers have a very important job. We have a curriculum to teach. We have the responsibility to inspire new learners. But first and foremost, in my opinion, being a teacher is about building relationships. And you are building relationships constantly with your students. Every single day you're with them. And think about it. Like, you still know about teachers. You still remember relationships you had with teachers when you were in school. Like elementary school teachers specifically, they spend more time with students than most of their parents would or any other adult in their life during that section of time. So we have a responsibility as educators to maintain these ethical standards as we're building relationships. Students should know what to expect in a relationship from a teacher, and it should include all four of these ethical standards. They need to know what to expect when they are dealing with a professional educator, and that they have these four traits. Okay, we have, as it states here in the purposes, the teachers are respected, and we are supposed to maintain that. We have ethical responsibilities and commitments in the profession, and then to guide our decision-making and the actions that we take with students, and to promote, again, public trust and confidence in the teaching profession. So these four standards are extremely important. So care, respect, trust, and integrity. Every student should expect this from every teacher. So as I kind of talk about how important they are, I will also give some advice for new teachers who are starting the profession or people who are looking into becoming a teacher. First of all is care. You have to have just that care for young people inside of you. And this is something, yes, it could be developed, but I believe that to be a good teacher, this should just be innate within you. And that's probably why, if you're a new teacher, that's probably why you wanted to become a teacher, is because you really just care about kids. Maybe you had a bad upbringing and you want to make it better for somebody else, or maybe you've helped kids who have grown up in a bad neighborhood and you know that they have more potential and you want to help bring it out in them. Overall, though, we want to just always be looking to the well-being of our students. This is not the type of job that you can do if you're just looking for a paycheck. You have to be invested, and that all starts with care. Next is trust. Trust is so important. So especially when dealing with young children, they will hang off of your every word. And a lot of students will put their teacher in this larger than life role in their head, put you on a pedestal. And so you have to be a trustworthy role model for them, so that when you make a promise, they can trust that they will follow it through. When they walk into your classroom, they know they are safe. They know that their assignments will be marked in a timely manner. They know that you are being honest with them. You're not saying that they're more or less capable of different skills than they are. So that is so, so important. And for new teachers, I would really invite you to consider how you build trust with parents, because building trust with students may be more intuitive for you, but it's often more intimidating to build trust with parents. So I really would invite you to have a plan of how you're going to communicate with parents going in, so that the parents trust you, because how you're talked about in the home between the parents and the students will influence everybody. So that's something that's just kind of forgotten about sometimes. The next is respect. Okay, respect of all different types of people. And this is an area which you may or may not, already feel comfortable in, but it is definitely an area that develops the more you become a teacher and the more that you teach students of all different backgrounds. As much as I have my own personal views about different social justice issues, or even this upcoming election and things like that, it's not your role as an educator to get people to see your sides of things. It's your job to respect everybody fairly and openly, and that to model that and to show that even though you can strongly hold your own beliefs, that you can model an open mind and just a desire and a thirst to learn more about other people. So just with their cultural values or spiritual values, ask questions, and that is a way of showing respect. So for new teachers, I think you don't have to be afraid of asking questions if you're unsure about, different things about students, as long as they're done in a respectful way. And it shows actually that you do respect them. And finally is integrity. So basically that you are just always acting in the way that you think is the right way to be doing things. You're not trying to cut corners. You're not trying to take advantage of any students or any parents. You're working your best for each student all the time. And to be honest about maybe when you've made a mistake, that is part of integrity as well, that honesty of maybe you marked a test wrong and you don't try to just cover it up because you're the teacher. And I think that you can really build very strong relationships by always showing integrity. So this is my biggest advice for new teachers right here. And I received it when I was in my first year, and it's made all the difference. And it's on that second word in integrity, that word reliability. So my biggest advice to you is that you obviously are a person. You have, your own things going on, your own moods, your own reasons to feel different ways of feeling. But when you walk into that classroom, you are no longer, I am no longer Channy. I am not that person anymore. I am Mrs. Weens. And that is a character that I have had to develop. It is somebody that is consistent and reliable for the students who may be going through tons of different things that I don't even know about, especially for the teenagers I teach. That's a very tumultuous time. So I need to have a reliable image, a reliable mood, a reliable professional aura about me, regardless of what I'm going through in my own time. And that has made it so much easier for me to relate to students because they know what to expect and they have that reliability with me. And they know that while I'm here and while I'm Mrs. Weens, that their needs come first. So I just think that these 4 things are, great 4 standards for all teachers to aspire to do their absolute best in all 4 areas. And for those of you who are new teachers, you just keep developing them every day. So thanks for watching, guys.